Hello and good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to see you all here. It's always nice to come back to this beautiful community and share the love for learning. And yes, what better day than Valentine's Day to meet you? A very happy Valentine's Day to you all. Got some macaroons out there for you. Hope you did get a taste of it. Well, that's the best that I could offer you. So, yes, let's shower some love for Microsoft Education here and carry forward and let's update you to let you know what's new in Microsoft in education. Thank you for that roar of claps and nice warm welcome. Well, we are here to share multiple updates with you and update you to let you know what's going on at Microsoft. Here we are. So that's our agenda, packed with many things. AI is the buzzword. Can't really think of any other way of beginning this session than with AI in education. That is particularly in Microsoft is what I will be talking about. You can expect updates about teams, learning accelerators, forms. Oh my God, they've got some updates out there. Uh, Designer, if you have not had your hand on it till now, well, believe you me, you're missing out on so much. And then our beloved Copilot. No 1 hour session will ever be enough to tell you all about Copilot. However, I will try my best to give you as much as I can. Beyond this, we are always available for a session. Ping us, we would be happy to host a session for your institution. Here you go. I think 2023 was the year of AI, and there was so much of noise, everywhere about the way AI is accelerating what we do, the way generative AI is changing. And I think AI has been around for more than 60 years, and this language generation is something that is what we are hearing right now. The generative AI is what is taking us by storm. And while that is happening, what is also happening is at Microsoft, we've been very active. Microsoft has, they have a tie-up with, OpenAI and ChatGPT. They have been on the top of our minds, and therefore they have been on top of Microsoft's mind, and that too for a good reason. While, at Microsoft, we are trusted by AI leaders like OpenAI and many others. In fact, OpenAI builds and trains all their AI models and experiences using a unique AI infrastructure of Microsoft Azure. Very few people know about it. Therefore, I want to categorically put out there that please do know that OpenAI actually builds and trains all of their AI models and experiences using unique AI infrastructure of Microsoft Azure. AI can be a huge time saver, and we all know that. And it's a tool to gather information very quickly and effectively. But it can also understandably raise some questions. Like any technology, AI presents both benefits and risk, and it should be implemented in a responsible way. There is no way that we can simply just start close our eyes to sit to say, okay, if students are using, let them use it. I'm not sure if I want to bring it formally into my school. No, gone are those days. Now's the time when we need to get up and take charge and take this, responsibility upon ourselves to bring these large models, AI models, into our institution and take them onwards very safely and in a responsible manner. How to do that? I can't have all the conversations here, but trust me, Microsoft has provided you with every link possible, and I will throughout the session share links in our chat window for this. has a long-standing partnership with Microsoft, and in January 2023, they announced a multi-year, multi-billionaire investment. Right, so while you are investing into billions, OpenAI is a unique partner, small with a huge amount of talent that drives the foundational research breakthroughs. And whatever we enjoy here is a partnership between Microsoft and OpenAI, and they both aim to accelerate development and use of AI, advanced AI technologies. So, while I talk about all of that, I know educators always ask me, but what about us? What's in it for us? Well, you must know, and it is important for you to know that at Microsoft, we are committed to creating responsible AI by design. This means that You don't have to do much, but just be aware. We believe that when you create technologies that can change the world, you must also ensure that the technology is used responsibly. So, our goal is to develop and deploy AI that will have a beneficial effect and an impact and earn trust from the society. And our work is guided by a core set of principles, and those are fairness, reliability and safety, privacy and security, inclusiveness, transparency, and accountability. I think that should give you confidence. And today I'm very excited to share these new education features which will allow teachers to create highly personalized learning environment, improve accessibility, unlock creativity and productivity, and also, help you train to build AI literacy with not only your teachers but the entire staff, and develop future ready skills for your students. Plus, some awesome work that is being done by some of the partners which have been super powered by Microsoft AI, like Kahoot and you could say Flip. You could talk about many more tools, but yes, there are other partner tools as well that I'm going to mention. Not today, though, because there's another session that we will have for the partner tools. Today, we are only going to focus on core Microsoft tools. This innovation is exciting, and I'm thrilled to share more with you. But I would love to hear some love for Microsoft in the chat window. You cannot be here without giving your love or sharing your love for Microsoft tool. Microsoft, AI is poised to transform our lives. We must, I think, collectively have new rules, norms, practices for the use and impact of technology. And I cannot emphasize enough to say that before I start talking about AI further, I would want to, go ahead and tell you that do remember our principles, and do know that this is something that you must carry forward in your institutions as well. Thank you for all the love that's coming into the chat window. Duita, I'm going to pause and request here. If you could read just about, let's say, four or five, just the first fives, I'll be happy. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, we have a Maninder Kaur ma'am saying, never want to miss any workshop of Microsoft. So,
Awesome. That's so beautiful. Thank you,
yeah,
Maninda ma'am.
always a great learning.
Mhm.
Uh, Anita Kachru ma'am says, it's really wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thoughts are still pouring in. I'm just waiting for some more to pour in.
No problem. As you do that, I'm going to pause from time to time to request Duita ma'am to please read out a few comments for us. So here we go. AI in context. Where do you need it? When you need it. It's not going to wait. So it is going to be always in context. We will just not say, hey, AI is available. For example, a large learning model is a language model is chat gpt. You could go and do whatever you want over there. However, we want to talk in context. We are teachers, and what we are looking for is we are looking for ways in which we can use it in our classroom for a specific purpose. I'm not sure if you've been following us on Instagram, but we've been putting a lot of videos over there, which are micro learning videos. I will request Duita ma'am to share the link in the chat window, and I'll also give you the QR code. Do follow us. It's a great learning, small bites, and there's loads that you take back. I've spoken a lot about using AI for a purpose. So please know that it's just not an open AI that we should be going through. We should be looking for something which can bring learning in context. Number two, educators have to be in control. You cannot just give it out to everybody and think that, yes, I think they will know how to use. No, it doesn't work like that. There has to be a guide. There has to be a way in which we can actually help students and teachers know how to use AI in a safe manner, in a controlled manner, prioritize student learning, but in a very, very safe manner. Productivity booster, major time. I don't think I need to talk about this any further. We all know that saving educators time for increased student engagement and teaching is what you gain back while you're using these AI tools in context. I've often been asked that, um, but when there's Chat GPT, do we really need these tools? Believe you me, while you're at, do a comparison there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example here, and I'm going to talk through that example. So while, let's say, I have to look up a lesson plan. So one of the most commonly searched items on Chat GPT by teachers is, make me a lesson plan on Indus Valley civilization for grade 7 CBSE. Let's say you are that efficient that you have been able to craft a very good prompt. What this does is this will give you a very, very generic kind of a lesson plan. However, there is a pragmatic way in which you could approach this. There is a series of Magic School AI that I've just started about this week. Every alternate day, you will see a new video coming in. You must go and look through it. While you learn over there, you will see that every tool will be in context. The teachers are in control as to what is it that I should get my students to do and what all controls or access should my students have. And it is a productivity booster because your teaching learning becomes much more meaningful. Now, to make all of this absolutely safe, we need the admin control. Tenant administrator control, which means your school ID should be used with Teams integration for using AI. That'll help your admins track what's happening and know take a peek into what students are doing and where they're going. Yeah. Um, oh, I didn't want this to be my first one. However, I'm just going to bring to you multiple things. I'm going to start somewhere here because this is something that is in private preview right now,
Uh,
but I want to show
Meenakshi
you.
ma'am,
It's amazing. Yeah.
Meenakshi, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
there is nothing coming on screen. It's blank screen coming.
Chandini ma'am, I
Um,
think everybody can see the screen. We just floated the message. Everybody can see. Possibly it might be your bandwidth.
No,
If
two
you
people have posted.
see,
Okay,
Anita ma'am is also
uh,
saying that, yeah, they can see it.
some people are saying it's not visible. I have joined thrice. Okay, I'll check
Okay.
again.
All
Mm.
right. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So, while we are talking about rubrics, it's an amazing tool that has come into Microsoft Teams. Rubrics have not been an easy task to do, in our classes, and it is one of the requirements of NEP and NCF that we should be presenting work. We're talking about different learning styles, differentiated levels, and also competency-based learning. So look at this. All you need to do is put your title there, put your learning objectives, and rubrics can actually help. You will get a very detailed rubric, and creating that rubric can take a lot of time. But with generative AI integrated into assignments, you just need to enter what you want the rubric to assess, and assignments will suggest criteria for you. You can complete the rubric for you, you can modify it, you have the control as the educator, and you can add more levels to it. So it's a fabulous tool. I am absolutely in awe of this whole piece. While you're looking at it, you must look at it from the angle. Now, I'm just giving you a quick demo as to how you're going to do it. So you're going to put your objectives out there. I would say learning outcomes, what you're looking for. Decide on the age group. Think of the levels and then just simply create. If you want more rubric evaluations, you can go ahead. There you go. In one click, you have it ready. Um, what will happen also is that even in these assignments, let's say you're giving your assignment over here. Now you have written certain task here. You want to add details. Once again, your Chat GPT is integrated over here, and therefore everything from your lesson plan to your question paper are available over here. You can simply say, I need about 10 MCQ questions or long questions, or as you want the assignment to be, and all you need to do is simply just send it out. That's about it. Yeah. That's Copilot working for you. This is not ChatGPT actually. This is Copilot working from within Teams. So this is right now under private preview, but very soon you will see coming in, all of this in public view as well. You can generate classwork modules with AI. Now look at this one. Mathematics, this age. What do you want to do? I want to do this. All right. And there you go. Copilot is actually going to work for you. It's going to create everything for you. The entire module will be ready and you can start working on it right away. Amazing, isn't it? Well, yes, there are many more things that are happening. So, Microsoft has been working on saving time for educators by improving the whole interface with AI. So, the first classwork assignment and reading progress are the three things. These features are all designed to fit the needs of educators that save time for educators. All you need to do is assignment instructions are being designed all by itself because designing the instruction itself is a skill. Yeah. So giving multiple suggestions from which you can actually choose to enrich your content, such as, adding more details, adding learning objectives, emphasizing on key concepts, even making your own assignments more interesting. You can just put in here to say, make it more interesting. Maybe add some MCQs, maybe add a real life based scenario, or maybe, just about add an inquiry question there. So you can actually bring in different pedagogical needs that you have and you've not been able to take them using these tools. So, Classwork is a new app in Teams that can help you manage your entire curriculum and it lets educators create and organize their class resources between assignments and files. I'm getting a lot of messages. You can't see the screen. It happens when we are sharing the screen from within this interface. Allow me to reshare my screen. Maybe you'll be able to see it. I don't want you to just be here and not being able to see the screen. So just give me 1 minute. I might have to roll a few slides here. Let me check. I'm pausing here. Please bear with me because I've seen too many messages where you're saying you can't see the screen. Okay. Can you see the screen now? Can you confirm, please? Okay, fantastic. I got some thumbs up there. Fantastic. Thank you. So, okay, what we are looking at is, class resources such as assignments and files and links and channels. We have so many things to pack up. So you can actually pack all of that in classwork module, and you can even generate a complete module with assistance of Copilot. So the educator is always in the driver's seat, and you can choose to edit, delete, and regenerate modules. So everything that I had said in the beginning, the promise of that is what I'm taking forward over here. So what about the IT administrators? IT administrators can control the educators can control the generative AI features. So let's say a new control will be available in the institute setting tab under education section of Teams admin center. If your admin wants to release that, you will have to ask them to release this. Yeah, I'm going to pause here. Monica Goel, ma'am, you've raised your hand. I'll give you the power to unmute yourself and please speak. Monica, ma'am. Okay, you've lowered your hand. Not a problem. So here you go. So what I'm trying to tell you here is all the controls are with you. First level control with the IT admin, the minute they release, and please ask them to. Most of the times we have noticed that it lies unreleased. Therefore, if you want to take a screen grab of this, please do tell your IT administrators to go into the admin center. Under admin center, you will have education. Under education, you will have institutional settings. As you have institution settings, AI for educators is something that they need to switch on if that is not on by default. So once that is on, it's up to you as teachers to use it. Yeah, here you go. Many things. Reuse your modules. Oh, that is something that we always want to do, especially near exams for revision purposes. If you want to reuse any of your modules, you can do that as well. The next one is supporting of PDF annotations. Now, this is goes, I think, way back into October or November 2023, but I just wanted to, I haven't met you. So I wanted to bring it to your notice that this is possible. Yeah. So assignments can support annotations. This has been a top request for assignments. And, we want to allow students and editors, that is you, to to be available, and and that we've been able to add the ability for educators to upload and distribute PDF directly into assignments, and distributed PDFs can be edited with ink and highlights inside the assignment. Even if you want to send out a document for parents to sign, please do. For educators, you can now edit with ink, highlight grades directly into grade view for any PDF document, including PDF. Oh, I love the outpour of hearts, isn't it? This is something that has been a top request. And look at that. So, including PDFs submitted by students either by uploading or using scan as PDF option on their mobile phones. Yes, that has been a fantastic one. Well, I'll keep amazing you, and you keep sending me hearts. All right. So, extend and set personalized due date in assignment. That is another request that has been there. That for some students, due to some odd reason, you have to extend the due date, and you were not able to do that earlier. Now you can actually assign different due dates to the class assignments. This can help these students' needs to be catered to, and give them more time, probably some of them. And also, when you have stopped accepting submissions and want to give a student another chance, there you go. You could actually be nice and be kind and just do the due. You can do this in assignment view after it has been published, or in the grading view when you have sent back the work to the students. So students will see the new due date in their assignment list, weekly digest, and gradebook. Okay. Okay, batch update of grades and feedback. Here's another one. This has another been another request, where if you want to assign the same feedback, or grade to a group of students. For example, after doing a handout in class, we can have a new feature for you. You can now update grades and feedback for multiple students at once. I know that's not a good practice to do. You cannot give the same comments, but sometimes it is so generic that every day you don't have something new to say. I would love for you to personalize this, but at least once you could just go ahead, choose two or more students, and apply one grade or feedback to all of them. For instance, if you have created a new grading scheme for completed or not completed, you can do it in one step by making your grading process faster. I hope I'm not going too fast, but there are so many updates that I literally have to give you some 40 updates in 60 minutes. So bear with me. So, send student reminders. Oh, goodness, don't we all really need this? Yes, I hear you. Microsoft has recently introduced a feature that lets you get a link to any assignment to share it with your students through email, chat, or channels. We also learn from educators that they want an easy and effortless way to remind students about their assignments that might be overdue. In the assignment detail, okay? In the assignment detail, you can now send a reminder to one or more students, and they will receive a notification to check their assignment. Yay! Yes, makes our lives so much simpler and us so much more pleasant in the class, isn't it? Well, warn students of missing attachments. You don't have to do it, because you can simply use the word attach or words that start with attach, like attachment or attached, in your instructions. And what this will do is the assignment will then alert the student that if they're turning in an assignment without an attachment, it'll simply give this sort of a pop-up. So nice, isn't it? This is exactly like, while you're working in Outlook and you've written the word, attached, and you're still not attaching anything, it'll give you a pop up. Are you sure you want to send because you've not attached? So, this is the same feature that has come here, and it's a lifesaver, because most of the times students will say, but ma'am, I returned the assignment, only that the attachment went missing. I don't know how. Now it wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. So here's another one. I don't know whether you've tried or not. This is something fabulous. I loved it, and I want to give you a glimpse of it also. So there is an app within Microsoft Teams. So on Microsoft Team, on the left side menu, you will see apps. Yeah, this sort of an apps menu. Under those apps, you will see Meet is an app in Microsoft Teams that is centralized to all your common meeting preparations and catch up activities. What it does, it helps you enhance your meeting efficiency by simplifying the prep work and reducing the time spent that you are revisiting the past meetings that you've had. So this Meet app provides you a single view of all the upcoming and recent meetings and enables you to quickly discover meetings and chats and files and shared content. You can take a look at this. I can give you a look at mine as well. And I'm going to show you mine. Not a good idea though, but I've never been, just a minute. Let me take you over here. Now, do you see this? You can see my screen now. Over here, I have apps available and three dots. When you click on these three dots, you will have Meet app available over here. Yeah. Do you see this? Meet. Now, when I click on Meet, now because I have used it before, you can see it's giving me all the meetings that I've had or today or I have tomorrow or I have the one I have lined up, right? Now you can see running late. No, it isn't running late. It's actually keeping a track on me whether I'm on time or not. Wow. Okay. So all the content, whatever I've done, my transcripts, my video recaps, or everything is available over here along with attendance sheet. Oh yeah, talking about attendance, I have to give you this view. Not sure again whether you have seen it or not. Let's say I'm not sure if it's there in this one. Otherwise, I will show you on another one. Let me just check. No. Okay, recording and transcripts, there is none. Let me just check if I can very quickly fetch you one that has attendance. Okay, this is fabulous. Attendance is available in a really nice format. This is not really, this is a very short meeting. I want to give you a glimpse of one of the sessions that we would have done, and we got a complete report. Okay, let me go here. Nurturing Education Summit, which we had, over here. Okay. When you want to show and things don't turn up, this is one of those days. So, of course, your transcript is available. You can download it. I really wanted to show you that the entire attendance is also available and the attendance format is amazing. So remember, we used to have those duplicates. We had to minus out who's there, who wasn't there. All of that is available seamlessly over here. I really wish I can show you this one. If not, I'll move onwards. Um, okay. Okay. All right. Just a few seconds. Dovita, if you have anything in the chat window, please go ahead. I'll accommodate that till then.
So I have over here Sarah Ishad ma'am sharing that Microsoft workshops are a great platform for all educators to enhance their learning and upgrade themselves.
Yes, thank you so much. Look at this over there. Here you have, all your attendees lined up here. So you have your start time, end time, you have your attendee report, and of course you can download it. So enhanced view is what I'm talking about. Apart from that, when I clicked on the three dots, what's the first thing that struck by you? That just struck you and you want me to hit it? Anything, any comments in the chat window? What is it that you're looking at over here and you really want to see? Duvita, let me know when someone says something.
Sure.
What is that one app within Teams that you really want me to show you right now? If
So
I were
I
you,
have
yeah,
so I have
go ahead.
Copilot,
Oh, yes.
avatars,
Let's, yeah.
insight.
Hmm. Awesome. I'm going to visit all of these later. Avatars are not available right now for education tenant for security purposes. That is being developed. Don't worry about that. This is something I'm going to hit because this is awesome. Okay. You don't need to go out. Look within your M365. You have Copilot within your teams available. And you can actually start working right from over here. You can view some prompts here. Look at that. You can actually have a look at some of the prompts here just to get started. Yes, this is so amazing. Yeah. So you don't need to actually go to Copilot to do this. This is available within your Copilot. You can start a new chat from here. And of course, you have Copilot time chats also available over here. Yeah, I'm not going to do all of this for you. I leave it for you to actually try this yourself because I know you are really smart and you can, I know you can't wait to actually put your hands there and get started. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to move onwards. Now, the next segment is that about learning accelerators. You already know what learning accelerators are. Here they are. We are so excited about learning accelerators because they're just becoming more and more accessible. I can't wait to introduce Coach to you, a new category of learning tools, included with M365, that can actually help us save so much of time in creating, reviewing, and analyzing practice assignments has been provided, and the student feedback is real time. Learning accelerators, it's a new category if you haven't heard of it. These are learning tools in M365 at no cost for education that helps streamline creation, review, analysis of practice assignments. And while you're providing students real-time coaching along with, you can also catch up and keep up with what's happening in their lives. How are we going to do that? I'm going to dwell deeper into most of these tools today. Some of these have already been released, but there are three broad categories. One are foundational skills of reading, mathematics, and being and well-being. The second category is that of future ready skills, where we have speaker coach and search coach. And the third category is that of insight. So you start with the foundational skills and you move onwards and upwards. It's a completely cohesive ecosystem in M365. While you have your core components here, you have accessibility solutions built within, and then you have your instructional tools, and then come the accelerator. So there's a beautiful layering that has been done already for you. Now, while we are doing that, the first one I have to talk about is reading progress. You know reading progress very well by now. But do note that now noise suppression using AI is available in, in reading progress. We had heard this from a lot of students that while they're recording, there's so much noise in the background, it's never clear what they're saying. So this will allow educators to tailor the subject according to the date range and other things. So you can actually go ahead and access this. Now, in reading progress, we also have the ability to generate targeted reading passages based on how the class is doing and allow the educator to tailor the subject. So currently it's in private preview. It'll be rolling out in early March. Let you have a look at it. Okay, what this will do is, let's say you want to see the topic on which you want to create. So these are unique passages that are being created. You look at the word length, you look at the age, and you look at the language, and yes, other languages are available. And you look at some of the keywords that you want to use or you want to include. This will automatically generate a beautiful passage for you. You can change the complexity level still before you start using it. And then, of course, it comes into your role, and you can get it rolling from here. You know what to do once you have the passage. So the biggest one is that, you can actually personalize and customize the kind of content that you're looking for. You don't need to wait for pre-tailored content that is available from ReadWorks. That's always helpful, but you can additionally generate your own content, not create, but generate your own content. It doesn't stop here because this is most beautiful. Reading comprehension is now a part of, your reading progress. However, generative AI will now be available, I think early March is what they've said. And you could actually just give your passage and it'll automatically create comprehension questions for you for any passage. And, this will be in the form of Microsoft Forms. So it even remains as a running record. Literal dream of language teachers. For all of us, in fact, you could be any subject teacher, math, science, social science. You could be actually generating passage based on your content and giving out reading progress passages for students to read to build their reading skills. And I can't wait to see you use all of this. Some love for reading progress, please. And some comments if you have any thoughts, go ahead and share with us. You know that, our team is very, very active in reaching out to you. If you need any further training or access for your students and teachers, actually not students, teachers, please reach out to us. Maima is there, Tuhita is there, both of them are there. You know, they always facilitate anything that you need. So do reach out to us. Okay, moving onwards, reflect. This is in private preview. Let me tell you first that you will now be able to actually generate reflect questions using generative AI. This is an update that there is a seamless integration of reflect into your LMSs that is now available. So to create an impactful check-in so that you don't have to do it and your LMSs are actually taking care of this, and that you have a happier, healthier learning community. Reflect LMS integrations are free and designed in compliance with the latest LTIs, that is the learning tools interoperability. Sorry, I'm very bad with all these words, but you know what I'm talking about, right? The LTIs and simple installations. And you can use it in any environment of Canvas, Schoolology, Moodle, D2L Brightspace, Blackboard Learn, as your institution has, in case they do. Okay. Check-ins with students. Now, as the students complete their assignments, there's a new check-in that will come, which you can include if you want to know how students felt about this work. And it's a great way to know, how they felt, their different emotions between stress, happiness, or engaged. They have to deal with a lot while they're there doing their schoolwork. And just a question, if you just ask them when the students are about to finish off their work, they will be automatically asked how they felt about the assignment. Well, go ahead, touch their hearts and minds, not only minds, but hearts using this experience. So, this is inside the assignment grading experience, and you can track over time for a student how the whole class felt about the assignment together, or a particular student felt about the assignment. Nice, right? Yeah, I loved it too. Okay. Here's your well-being insights. Just imagine if you're looking at your class and your class sounded like tired and boring and annoyed and confused. Oh no, you don't want these emotions. You definitely know as a teacher what is it that you need to do to actually lift the mood, or bring the right perspective back into the classroom. Yes, I've shown you a very scary kind of or a gloomy kind of a picture, but believe you me, most of the students will not tell you that the homework was fun. Who says homework is fun, right? Unless it's actually fun. So do know their real emotions and acknowledge. That's most important. And do let them know. I see beautiful words like creative, energized, grateful, proud. So it's a blend of both positive and negative. And you know what happens when you see so much positivity as well? You just make that shift. Another absolutely beautiful piece is, mindful coloring. This is something that we do a lot for student well-being, for fostering student well-being. It's a very relaxing exercise. So any stress-induced scenarios, any anger, any anxiety can actually be settled to a large extent while students engage in mindful coloring. So it's very therapeutic, an outlet to have in the classroom. Sometimes you could just give them an outlet for emotions to take over, and you have many, many, many options out there. Okay, speaker progress. You know about speaker coach, right? Speaker coach and speaker progress are now built in. So public speaking is the number one fear, human fear. And yes, many people have asked me, aren't you like scared? I think it's just an experience of over years that helps you build your confidence. But there is a big gap between, what the jobs of tomorrow need and what we are doing in class. We do give them opportunities to speak, but not everybody speaks the way we would want them to speak, right? So there's built-in speaker progress and coach to develop the confident presenters with tools that can help them reduce anxiety and provide them real-time coaching. Speaker Progress and Speaker Coach are free tools that are built in M365 that help improve your presentation skills. They'll help you gain confidence, and that will allow your students to practice in private and provides a real-time coaching on the key aspects of becoming more and more persuasive speaker. And these tools are there in several apps between Microsoft Teams to PowerPoint. Even within this, session today, I'm just enabling. Actually, I should have enabled earlier, but I will enable right now. I can enable Speaker Coach, and later on, I will get a feedback on how I did. So why not? Yeah. So you can actually go ahead and enable Speaker Coach, and it'll give you a feedback on how were you performing. I have turned on the Speaker Coach now, and it's going to tell me how did I perform today, and it's listening to me. Oh God, help me. Yeah. So here you go. This is what your educator creator will creation will include. That you will have speaker progress, and you can actually see insights coming in over time, how the student has been talking or progressing, and the students are going to record themselves while they are speaking. It'll say that, try and vary your pitch, and or don't read from the slides, try and be original, so that you can actually take a look at what they're doing. And as an educator, you will be able to get these kind of insights, that if this child read for about 9 minutes, what was the talk like, and how do you think the child is performing. It doesn't stop there. It allows you to actually review. So this is all built in speaker progress insights. It'll give you an insight as to how your student is progressing, and how are they actually going ahead and progressing or not. Even the body language is included. If you see, there's a complete graph for body language also. A must do is give them exercises, if nothing else, every fortnight. Give them an exercise to use Speaker Coach, and Speaker Progress is something that will help them greatly. Okay. As if, Search Coach wasn't enough. Search Coach is amazing. I'm sure you've used it by now within Microsoft Teams. And after carefully curating a list of resources for a search progress assignment, students can now actually bring their hard work anywhere by push of a button. There is a new clipboard export functionality that can offer straight away way to bring all of these compiled list of successful queries, sources, or explanations outside of search progress. You can use it as a lightweight, list of work cited, or paste it anywhere to highlight your research with ease. So with students, while they are doing all the citations, it's an excellent piece. Okay, I have introduced many things, but there are many more to go. I am going to go slightly faster now, because this is something that is blown my mind away. Reading coach. Reading coach is something that can actually help you. And 35% of K2 students, K2, okay, students scored below expected levels post COVID, and we all know that. Closing the gap is something that we've been working towards. Many schools have deployed many programs, but you and I know enough is never enough. However, Reading Coach is now available as a standalone. Yes, you can go to coach.microsoft.com. Dovita, if you could give that link in the chat window, please. Coach.microsoft.com. At the core of Learning Coaches is an effort to bring the best of our differentiated learning accelerator value outside of Teams. Yeah. This is outside of Teams. You can go to any of your browsers and actually use coach.microsoft.com. Not only you. This is a very thoughtful, a very thought through process, where the value prop is that it'll enable educators to situate, deliberate, personalized practice, and for students to engage in educator suggested and independent practice both. What this will do is this will also allow your parents to come in. So the parents will be able to help their children. They've always asked for such things. I remember number one ask from us is mostly that, can the parents not help? They really want to help build the reading skills of students. They buy so many books. Why can we not have a platform? Here you go. This has been a huge ask, and you can actually have an engaging one with your students of any age. What this will look like, this is what reading coach is. You can create your own story. Yes, you can create your own story. Choose from the animals that you would like. Look at the kind of situations or the location that you would want to be in, and also choose the level of reading that you would like to. It'll generate a unique piece for you to read, and there you go. You can actually use this with your children. All your immersive reader capabilities are built in. It's an amazing piece. I'm absolutely in love with this. You can deploy it anywhere. Tell your parents about it. Sorry, did anyone say something?
It was the demo only, ma'am, within the session that
All
the
right.
word curious was spoken.
Okay, sorry. I got disturbed by my own video. Great. Okay, fantastic. So this will be available on Windows in February. LMSs will be available in spring, but coach.microsoft.com is available now. So you can actually look at it today and start working on it straight away. This is a personalized one-on-one platform. Adaptive practice is what we have, been able to offer through this platform. Please note this down, coach.microsoft.com, all yours for you to take onwards. Yeah. Okay. Um, the most beautiful part, you'll not only practice, you'll even get your results, and you have your reading coach also built within. The next one that I want to talk about is a storm of updates. I'm just going to breeze through a few very quickly so that I can give you some time for question and answers. Okay, somebody has asked me, kindly tell the difference between reading coach and immersive reader. Beautiful. Manandar ma'am, reading coach is something that comes into play after a student has read the passage. So while the students are over here and they're trying to read, when they read back to when they're reading to the system captures the way they're reading. And what this does is this will give you some words at the end of it. Let's say 5 words pop up to say you did not speak these clearly. Practice them with us now. Now, these 5 words is what the student can actually practice. Yeah, that is what is a reading coach. So it is a corrective measure. Immersive reader, on the other hand, is a tool which could be used before you start reading. So let's say you don't understand something, you're trying to decipher something, you want to understand in your own native language, you can change the language. So the difference between the two is immersive reader is more of your coach to help you read and understand, but reading coach is your coach which helps you improve upon the words that you still have not been able to conquer. Right? Thank you. Okay, Himanshi ma'am says, kindly confirm, is there any attendance sheet? No, there is no participation certificate. However, I will be sharing a code with you to redeem. Yeah. Okay, in reading progress assignments, where can we change the language from? Anju ma'am, the language has to be changed in your system, and in M365 you have to go and fix the language for everybody. I hope I've been able to answer most of the questions. Yes, Copilot is something that you've missed. No problem, Sarah ma'am. I'm going to revisit that. And yeah, let's move onwards. Okay, Microsoft Forms. Forms have always been amazing. Here's how they are more amazing. They're more amazing because now you can present live. I've used this in workshops. It works beautifully. So I love giving, we just send out a pre workshop form to the teachers. They fill it, or we share it right at that time. And you can see the QR code. They can actually scan it and start responding right at that time. And this kind of a live presentation is absolutely amazing. You even have a Wordle that comes up within. If you've given a single word, or let's say I've asked, what do you think about reading coach, and you start giving me words, it'll start making a Wordle. It's beautiful. Then you have the practice mode on now. This is one of my favorite ones. Okay. You want me to speak a little slower? Sorry. My eye is actually on the clock as well. I know in 10 minutes you have to leave, so I want to give you everything. We will have recording available. We will try and give you the deck as well. So just bear with me, please. Thank you, Sudha ma'am. Okay. The practice mode is available for you in forms. It's tailored to education users, particularly for students. It's a new way for students to review, then test, and reinforce their knowledge. And there are so many things that you can do. So you can just try this over here. As this is not available right now for quizzes, it will be available in some time. But I'm just letting you know that this is a beautiful update that you can look forward to. Another update is instant feedback after answering each question. In practice mode, okay, this is only in practice mode, okay? In practice mode, questions will be shown one at a time, okay? And students will receive an immediate feedback after submitting each question, indicating whether their answer is right or wrong. Oh my God. Didn't we really need this? Because every time you are not looking for marks, this is like practice. You need to have a lot of practice questions. I absolutely love it when I can actually generate a form based on the question and learning objectives and push it to Microsoft Forms. So that's amazing. Another thing, if the child doesn't succeed once, I have to give them another chance. And I hear you. We can try multiple times for the correct answer. Students can actually reconsider and try a question multiple times if they answer it incorrectly, facilitating them to immediately relearn. They don't have to wait. Consequently, also strengthening their grasp of certain knowledge context. Another one, encouragement and autonomy during practice. Students will receive an encouraging message. Now, that is extremely important because the minute they go, the answer is incorrect, you're so discouraged. You don't want to do it anymore. You want to jump to the next question and do so many more things. But here, an encouraging message after answering a question, whether their question is correct or not, giving them a positive practice experience will pop up, and they will have the freedom to learn at their own pace. If they answer a question incorrectly, they can choose a retry, view the correct answer, or simply just skip the question. And I know you'll say, most of the students would skip the question. No, actually, this is self adaptation. Give them some time, they'll get used to it, and I'm sure they will say, try again. Recap of questions. After completing the practice, students can review all the questions, yeah, along with the correct answers, offering them a comprehensive view of what they have been assessed for and what is the overall performance. I don't think we could have asked for more. I mean, just imagine how very impactful our learning is becoming if the students can actually go back, revisit. Do you remember the MCE test that we take? We have all of those abilities there, and here we are giving it to students. Fabulous, right? So you can enter the practice mode. How can you enter? In your settings, you have practice mode. Please switch it on. It is on. Sorry, I'm sorry. I think said it the other way around. It is only available for quizzes. You can turn it on from the three dots icon on the upper right corner. Once you distribute the quiz, the recipients will automatically enter the practice mode. Okay. So um, I hope all of these updates have been useful and you will take a look at it. And yeah, I love taking this to my sessions. How likely are you to recommend, this session to somebody else? And love to see the live scores and those, stars jumping forward. It is such a joy. So yeah, try that. Okay, one of the hottest ones, apart from Copilot, apart from Reading Coach, apart from the form updates, and apart from everything else that I've told you, is Designer. Yes, what's Designer? Designer gives you this unique ability to create images. Gone are the days when you would go on the web to search for an image, scroll through those thousands of images to actually look at which one to really choose. Designer is a new way of learning. Here, you can actually create something totally unique. So your creation, now this is most important. Your creation will be as strong as your prompt is. Yes, prompt engineering. Haven't we all heard it? But we're not engineers. How are we going to do it? Well, that's a question for another time. I can help you. Connect with Mahima or Dvita. They'll guide you how to get into it. But just to give you a glimpse, You can also you can draft a very strong prompt to create. Don't just say a cat with stripes, gray and white color. Oh, that's so simple. Try a cat wearing probably a glass helmet, sitting on Mars, and wondering if she would fall into a crater. Something like that. So try something which is more interesting, not just plain. Look at this prompt that has been given. You can even generate your own prompt with blanks and give it to your students as thought starters. So you can share this with your students and they can create their own unique ways. Oh, look at that, Mike Tolson's always ahead of all of us. He has actually created this for himself. He's popped out of this box and become a Mike doll. And you can try designer at designer.microsoft.com. It is so beautiful. You can actually create your own content. Here I'm giving you some templates over here. Scan this or try this, aka.ms slash designer. I'm trying to give you this in the chat window templates. Okay. These are your takeaways for the day. Do try them, not right now, because I have to give you one last update and I have exactly 4 minutes to do that. Might take a bit of more time. Please ask your Valentines to wait. Microsoft Copilot. No, I cannot stop this session till I have spoken about Copilot. It is so important for you to know. Where is Copilot available? It's available everywhere. Look, it's available. Your Bing Chat Enterprise, which used to be Bing, is now Copilot. You can go to copilot.microsoft.com. You have it on your iOS and Android phones as an app. Go to your App Store, look for Microsoft Copilot. You will find an app, download it. It's a lifesaver. Copilot for M365. I've shown you in Teams how it is available. Please know M365 Copilot is at cost, okay? Separately available as well. Microsoft Education AI is again available, and you have your Copilot as well. Now, why Copilot? You're going to ask me. It's a very powerful AI model. It uses GPT-4 Turbo for text and DALI 3 for images. I don't think you can get that combination at free of cost. Okay. Transparent about sources, whatever sources are being used, it'll cite. There is no knowledge cutoff. That is, it provides up to date answers, and answers are not limited by the date of the AI model. That's another limitation that most of the AI models have. Commercial data protection is what you're getting in your education segment as well. So we couldn't have asked for more. Where will you get it? How will it be visible? Prabhaji, here it is. You can access Microsoft Copilot in 5 places. Copilot.microsoft.com, Microsoft Edge browser. You'll see it on the right hand side on the sidebar. You will have a Copilot on your mobile as an app. You will also have Windows Copilot, and bing.com/chat will also give you Copilot. Look at that omnipresent, Copilot for you. Um, okay. Now, here's a kind of a demo on how you can use Copilot that works with Bings. Okay. Um, this is a standalone right now, what I'm showing you, and it is in a protected format. Very important for you to know this. Let's learn a bit more about, what is it that we can do over here. These are some of your prompts that you have and the modes that you have in which you can work. You could choose between a creative balance or a precise mode. When will you choose each is what I'm going to talk. And please know that your personal data is protected. We do not train our models on your data. Okay. So let's say, you want to be creative and generate an image. Just go into the creative mode and say, I need an image of this. It will not only generate the image for you, but also give you citations as to from where it has picked up. This is a lesson plan. I'm not even talking about it. You know about it already. Go ahead and ask Copilot, because Copilot, sometimes what happens is, let's say I have this activity 1 or 2, what I'm looking at right now. I want to know more information about it, but how do I find out? Each of these activities will be marked with a citation. You can go into detail and go ahead and find it. Now, what is just being demoed in front of you is sometimes you need certain data in a tabular format. In that tabular format, you can simply say, provide me assignment for different learning styles in a table format. Now, when you do that, it will actually give you a link for Excel sheet and it'll get exported to Excel sheet all by itself on a click. Amazing, no? Yeah, and this is the image that I was talking about. You can create anything that you want using Copilot. It's one of the strongest tools that I have seen where you have everything in one go. And of course, you have it on your mobile phone as well, iOS or Android. Simply open your app. Please log in and the same interface is available. Switch on your chat GPT-4 and put in your question for the lesson plan. And there you go. Your lesson plan will be generated. Same thing, what we have seen on the browser, you can do on your mobile phone as well. So learning on the go is available. Now, as far as Windows is concerned, you will have an icon here on the base panel. And let's say, you want more lesson plan ideas. You can simply click on this little icon which says Copilot. It'll pop up and you could ask Copilot to generate lesson plan ideas for you from within let's say, a Word document as well. Oh, it's a lifesaver. And now you'll say, I need to learn more. Well, go ahead. We have a course on this available on our Microsoft Learn. Please learn about it over there before you start working on it to know in the best way possible. aka.ms slash copilot for educators. That's your course to do for the day. Maybe not today, but go ahead and do it any which way. Okay, so Copilot is now available. No minimum license is required. It is generally available for educators. The look and feel of it is something like this. It is protected. And of course, Copilot combines the power of large language models with your data in the Microsoft Graph and with M365 apps and the internet access through natural language to turn on the words into most powerful productivity tool on the planet. Yes, we can claim that. And now, very useful now, I know. M365 Copilot is built on Microsoft's comprehensive approach to security, compliance, privacy, and responsible AI. So it's enterprise ready. Straight away, you can take it to your classroom. Copilot in Word, you have written a paragraph. You want, all of this is now going to be paid. So I'm just going to breeze through it, show you some bit of it, and just breeze through it. I'm not running these videos. If you want, you can connect with us. We will be happy to talk further on this. So you can look at this paragraph, let's say, and you can highlight the portion that you want Copilot to rewrite. It will rewrite for you. Similarly, in Excel, you can look at some of the ranges, and you want to know, let's say, how the students are doing, and you have a data of the entire year. So you could actually ask Copilot to create a summary of performance of students, and it will do that for you. Teams, I have shown you so much. And when you sign in into your Entra ID, please know your Entra ID is your school ID. Yeah, good question, Anju ma'am. For M365 within M365 apps, it is paid, but copilot.microsoft.com is available for you free of cost. Yeah. So these were some of the updates that I wanted to share with you, and also give you these courses to do. Again, aka.ms slash AI for educators. Please do these courses to learn more. Wonderful stuff is what you will learn as a part of it. And of course, your code for the day. You can go ahead and redeem this code. Please do take time to redeem codes. It is important. The application process is right in May. We will try and make an effort to meet you at least once a month, if not twice. And then so that we can update you, we can share with you the new updates that that we have. You can scan this code to redeem. And I'm going to take a pause here to see if there are any more questions before we call this session to a close. But please go ahead and uh, join. Ask me anything that you want to. If I know about it, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I will come back with an answer if required. So Duhita, did you catch any question apart from that?
So, ma'am, as of now, I see Anju Jhanji ma'am saying that very useful updates in short time, great, and it's a great session by Rashi Kumar. Greetings. Uh, Please share the code is shared. Everyone in the chat window. Sheetal Arora ma'am, a wonderful session. Anju Jhanji ma'am, I'll just share the email ID in the chat window as well. This is for everyone, and you may please reach out to us for any more assistance. Right? Yeah.
And I've also given you the link. Thank you so much. Oh, Maninder, that's so nice of you. You know, you made my Valentine's for that matter. So I've given you the link for redeeming the code as well. And last but not the least, thank you and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I'm giving away some virtual cupcakes. They are pink and red. So these are red velvet cupcakes that I'm giving you with pink icing so that you can sprinkle all that you need to. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, the QR code is on the chat, on the screen. Please go ahead and follow us, join us. You can expect every alternate day we are posting videos out there. So if you would like to stay updated, follow us. And please, I would request you, urge you to not only like but please also not only view but also like, share, because we want to hear from you if you're liking something, if you're not liking, or if you have some other demand, if you want to see something or hear about something else, please do let us know. I would love to give you what you want to hear. So please do help us so that we can help you. Follow if you would like to join us on Instagram, and have a very wonderful Valentine's Day ahead. And happy learning to you all. Thank you. Thank you, Dohita. Thank you, Maima, for being here. And had a very, very wonderful evening ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.